Good morning. Welcome to Coffee with Ken. How's everybody? I am back outside. I haven't been out in quite a while, actually, but I had to get back out here. I was missing the beach, missing the birds, and just missing the peace. Hope everybody is having a good start to their morning. I know I am. And so let's get this thing started. Yesterday, I went off the beaten path a little bit. Wanted to get away from the politics and the bullshit. And was talking about getting control of your emotions. I want to elaborate more on that today because I think that's one of the biggest reasons we have so much political turmoil going on now is because people are in their feelings about everything. And sometimes, or not sometimes, all the time, when you let your emotions lead your life, lead your decision making, it always ends badly. Always. And I think that many people don't realize how strong emotions can affect their lives. And we've all done it. We've all made rash decisions because we were mad, or because we felt some kind of way about something. And then before you know it, we're regretting everything we did after that because of our emotional reaction. And that's what it is, reactions. It's not a response, it's a reaction. If you think logically about things, then you learn how to respond properly. It's a lesson I learned a long, long time ago that I can't let myself get all caught up in my feelings because I don't like what somebody said or I don't like what somebody is doing in particular. I got to look at the big picture, and I got to think about how an emotional reaction is going to affect the situation and everything that follows. So, a long time ago, I stopped being an emotionally reactive person. Now everything I do is based in logic. I think about what I'm going to do before I do it. And it's very important to me to just really think. I'm going to set this on the table here because I want to walk out to the water here for a little bit. Not too far away. I love this gimbal that I got because I don't need a cameraman anymore. You know what I mean? And it allows me to do shit like this. Hold on, let me turn off the facial tracking. All right, so now I can control it with my little remote control here. All right. So anyway, you gotta get your emotions out of your thought process. Emotions are strong, and I'm not telling you to be a robot. I'm not telling you to forget about how you feel about things. I'm they're saying, try to be more logical and less reactive so that you can be more responsive. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. It makes sense to me, so damn it, I said it. But that's it. That's really all I wanted to say today. I want to sit here and enjoy my coffee, watch the seagulls, and just think about how great my life is, how great my life turned out. Because there's a lot of people out there, I know life is hard, y'all. I understand, I get it, but it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. And I didn't even plan on being retired already, but I'm glad I did. I'm glad I was forced into seeing life a different way, forced into understanding that the things that I thought I needed, I really didn't need. I'd actually achieved all the things that I wanted to in life. And simplicity and peace is something that I crave. I craved peace more than anything. And it took me a long time. It took me a very long time to find peace. And it didn't have to take that long, because once I found it, I was like, damn, it was right there all the time. Because I got out of my feelings, stopped letting emotions guide me, and I quit feeling like I had to live up to other people's expectations. Fuck other people's expectations. Expect the most out of yourself. And what you do with your life is what you do with your life. You know what I mean? Where you're at right now, I guarantee you it's because of the choices and decisions that you made in the past. And if you're going to be honest with yourself, you'll see the same thing. That you're exactly where you are in life because of what you chose to do in life. And none of us can deny that. None of us. In spite of unforeseen occurrences and unexpected happenings, it was still your decision what happened next. You know, if you had a catastrophic event in life, it was your choice on what to do after that. You know what I mean? A lot of times we like to think we don't have a choice in things, or we think that things happen and we can't control it. And of course, we can't control when things happen, but we can control how we respond to things happen. So at the end of the day, it's all about the choices you make and the decisions you make moving forward. Keep that in mind. I don't care how bad life gets or what kind of event, befalls you. You still have a choice on how to move forward from it. So you just got to sit back, think rationally, think logically, and figure a way out. Plain and simple. That's it. Life is really that simple. Every day we make choices, y'all. Every day. Every day we either decide to go left or go right. Or sometimes we decide to stay right down the middle. But it's always our choice to do that. Nobody forces us. The devil don't make you do it. Some of y'all are manipulated because you're so emotional. And it's very easy for an emotional person to be manipulated. And once people around you figure that shit out, they push your buttons all the time because they know they can get a reaction out of it. See, I stopped letting that shit happen a long time ago. And now, I play the game. A lot of times I'll let people think that they're triggering a reaction. And I'll let people think that they got under my skin. But you know what? Nobody can. Not even on their best day. Not on their best day and my worst day can anybody get under my skin and pull me out of character. Everything I do now is because I choose to do it. If I decide to pop the fuck off, I pop the fuck off because I wanted to. Not because I was just all emotionally out of control and, and decided, I'm just going to wreck everything. Nah. Now, it's all my decision. And sometimes I like to pop off. Not too often, but every now and then, I feel like, you know what? Whoever I'm dealing with at the time needs to get told. They need to get dealt with a certain way. And I'm in total control of how I do it, how I deal with them. So, and don't take it personally, y'all. There's a few of y'all out there that know me that I popped off on. And I'm sure it's shocked you, might have surprised you, because normally I'm a quiet, really reserved type of dude. I don't bother nobody. I don't fuck with nobody. I don't get nobody's business. And but there's certain things that I like to pop off on. Nothing personal though. I don't hold grudges. I don't hate nobody. Well, maybe one person in this world I can say I hate, but I can't do nothing about that right now. But for the most part, my life is good. I enjoy every day. I wake up, whether I'm feeling good or feeling bad, I'm just happy to be here. And that's the most important thing, just being grateful for the opportunity, to see another day. The opportunity to spend some time with my kids and my grandkids from time to time. I haven't been so much lately. The last few days I've been kind of keeping to myself. And that's a good thing too. Sometimes I just like to be alone and not be bothered. But life is life. And it's going to keep lifing. It's going to keep on moving whether we're here or not. You know what I mean? This world is going to keep turning. That sun's going to keep rising. With or without you. You got to make a decision on what you're going to do with yourself moving forward. Stop being so goddamn emotional, y'all. Life ain't that hard. Situations are hard. But life in general is very, very simple. Keep that in the back of your mind. Live by that philosophy, and I guarantee your life will improve. Trust me. All right, y'all. I'm your man's Ken Jackson. This has been Coffee with Ken, and I will see y'all next time.